So I already know what you guys are thinking. Is this the big move? Is this the big star of the Warriors we're talking about? And the answer to that is no. This is just a piece to what they're trying to do to win a championship. And the Warriors, they didn't give up much for him. They gave up 2 second-round picks and DeAnthony Melton, who wasn't even playing. So now they have another guard who could pass and play make, and who is also healthy and playing and having one of his better career seasons. And I know many Warriors fans are going to ask, why do they keep trading for guards? Don't they need a big? 100%, the Warriors do need a big. That adds rim protection, that adds rebounding. But the Warriors, their offense has been terrible this season. They cannot create a shot outside of Steph Curry. When Steph Curry goes off the floor, it gets bad. So they need another ball handler / playmaker and passer. Dennis Schroeder, he's that. He could create his own shot. He's a good playmaker. And like I said, he's a good passer. I'd even mention that Dennis, he's also a good guard defender. He's not going to let you blow by him. He's going to get steals, and he's a pest on defense. We've been talking about Dennis on the offensive side of the ball because this season he's been doing really great. This season, Dennis, he's averaging 18 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. He's shooting 45% from the field, and he shoots 38% from 3. He's improved on his 3, and he averages a steal every single game. He's also first in the NBA to have 10 assists and 0 turnover games. He's first. But now that Dennis is on this roster now, it adds another decision maker. Paz this year, he hasn't been that good. He's been inefficient. He doesn't make the right plays. Buddy Hield, he's not a guy who's putting the ball on the floor creating shots. He's just a knockdown shooter. And I think Dennis is a guy who could find Buddy Hield his spots and get him the ball. And Dennis, he can definitely create for Kuminga because Kuminga, he's been inefficient this season and he's not that good at creating his own shot. But with Dennis now on this crew, he can find Kuminga in transition. He can find Kuminga at the rim and get him the ball easily now. Dennis Schroeder, he's expected to start next to Stephen Curry. So that means the starting lineup will probably be Curry, Dennis, Wiggins, Draymond, and Kuminga. That starting 5, it's still small, but it's a good starting 5. They have somewhat defense. They have a good passing playmaker in Curry and Dennis, even Draymond. And so this team could probably work out. Wiggins been looking like himself. Kuminga, he's trying to get to that point. But I think Kuminga is going to be one of those pieces that they need to trade to make a bigger trade for a big star. Now, about the Warriors adding a star, I think it's between 2 people, Zach LaVine and Jimmy Butler. Now, Zach LaVine, there hasn't been really much talks on him, but Jimmy Butler is a big name that has been buzzing around the entire NBA. But the thing about Jimmy Butler is you never know what he's going to do. You never know his next move. But if Jimmy Butler does decide to go to Golden State, this could be the perfect fit. Jimmy Butler, he could be a secondary option. He's a good defender. Then in the playoffs, we all know he's going to go up in the playoffs. We seen him be so good in the playoffs. We seen it in 22, I believe. We seen it in 23. And we even see that in 2020, he was so good in the playoffs. But the thing is, he didn't have a Stephen Curry. He didn't have a Draymond Green. He didn't have guys who won a championship already and already know that experience. So now that he's on this team, I think they could get it done with Jimmy Butler, honestly. Jimmy Butler, he's already been to the NBA Finals twice, so he already knows how it feels. And the Golden State Warriors, they won championships, like I said. So them adding Jimmy, who's been to the finals already, this is definitely a team who can look like they can win a championship. Now, of course, this team will still struggle with protecting the rim and rebounding the ball because they're a small crew. Jimmy Butler, he's not such a big player, but he's like 6'6", 6'7", but he's going to rebound, but it's not going to be enough for this team. They're still going to be small. But one thing about this team, they were top 10 in defense. And even when Jimmy gets here, I don't believe they're just going to fall off on defense because he's still a good defender as well. But if I'm being honest with you, I'm not too concerned about the Warriors defense. I was mostly concerned about the Warriors offense. But now, if they add a guy like Jimmy Butler, who can be a secondary option, I think this team will flourish offensively now. Because now they have Buddy Hield, a knockdown shooter. They will also have Curry, who's going to get hot and get going. Jimmy Butler, a guy who's going to put constant pressure on the rim. He can shoot mid-ranges. And they have Draymond just finding all these guys. And they also still have Dennis, who's a good passer, playmaker. And he's been scoring the ball himself this season. He's having a career-high season. With that being said, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Get this video to 6 likes, and I will be dropping again. Comment who you think the Warriors should pick up, or comment if you think the Warriors are done making trades. There has been many rumors that the Warriors, they're still exploring the trade market. So this team, they're not done yet. But with that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe, 6 likes, and I'll see you guys in the next.